If you partake in the actions of feeding into their degeneracy, not only are you doing yourself a disservice, but you also mean nothing to them. They're victims of their own stupidity, but it's not worth it because they don't give a fuck about you. And that's just the point I want to drive home. Alright, so we're going to be talking today about Adin Ross, or less about Adin Ross and more about what happened on the stream with these OF girls. In case you didn't know my opinion on OF girls, well, is what you would probably expect from someone like myself. They're taking the easy way out. And on one foot, how could you blame them? Human nature is generally the path of least resistance. But on the other path, the other hand, the other foot, they're ruining their futures, and a lot of guys who watch their content, they are also ruining their own lives. But let's talk about what happened today. This is going to be a short video because there's not a whole lot to say about it. It is very self-explanatory. The thing I do want you to take away from this video, this clip that I'm going to show you guys, is that people in general, this isn't just a male or female thing, right? People in general really are about themselves, are always a distant third or fourth. When it comes to OF chicks, you're not even that. They want your money and not even really your time. They want you to just send them cash, subscribe, whatever. They're at the lowest level of begging. You know, like the people you see in the Walmart parking lot asking for money. What do they call them? Like panhandlers or something like that. Beggars. They're kind of like that, but maybe one step above that, because they've actually managed to beg well enough to afford things, but they're still begging every day, using their bodies and devaluing themselves. The thing that I want you to take away from it is that if you partake in the actions of feeding into their degeneracy, not only are you doing yourself a disservice, but you also mean nothing to them. These guys who donate to their chats or whatever the fuck, however you donate, I'm sure there's several ways. They might read your name. It might go up on a chalkboard or some weird shit like that. But they're never going to respect you. They're never going to sleep with you. And you aren't even going to respect yourself. They're never going to care about you. So before you give them money to any streamer and any OF girl, think about, do they provide any real value of sustenance, right? Because adult content's free on the internet. All sorts of it. All types. Okay? You are not getting anything from them that you couldn't get for free. And they don't care about you. When you come to like a men's channel, mine is one of many. Even the ones that they claim to be grifters, right? At least they do care about other men to some degree. These chicks actually end up despising men. You know what? Less talk and more shock. I'm gonna let you see for yourself just how bad it is. Because this guy, he's disabled and he just wants someone to love him. You already know where this shit is going. Check it out. Now while this plays, I want you to keep your attention center top. Yeah, that chick right there. She's gonna be the one to do some wild shit. All of them are playing along to some degree, sure. But yeah, that's the one you gotta watch out for. Well, actually, you gotta watch out for all of them. That's the only one who got exposed in this moment. But they all have a little bit of that in them, if not more. Let's check it out.
All right,
Kevin.
So look, four left. So we're gonna limit it to this round, and then it's a one-on-one next round. All right, let's ask a quick question here. Kevin, do you have a question you want to come up with? This is pretty much your last question.
I'm not sure. Can't think of a question.
Okay, let me help you. Chat, do you guys have a question that Kevin should ask these women? Let me know right now. Okay, I got a good one. What are your top 3 music artists? Music matters, or do you don't really care about that, Kevin?
Depends. Not really.
All right, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Let's see here.
If they can take care of me.
Oh, okay.
Like that
actually made me so sad. On God, that's actually really sad.
Ariana,
Oh God, nobody even laugh at that, bro. Like, oh God, that's not even funny. If you're laughing, you're
I could
weird.
take care of you.
Dude,
I have a
so
close friend who also is in a wheelchair. And
Dude,
I
this
take
is
care
so
of him
sad.
all the time. He has like a special little shuttle, and we get him into it. I also have a brother with disabilities, so I've done it my whole life.
She deserves to
So
win.
I got you, Kevin. I got you.
All right, Jade.
Jade.
Of course I would take care of you. Like, I have a kink for taking care of people. but I could take care of you in every
Dude,
manner
what
that
the
you could possibly
fuck?
ever need. You don't even have to leave your chair.
She makes
you
it
don't,
sexual.
but, like,
Dude,
You
like.
still wouldn't have to leave your chair.
Okay.
Okay, Selena?
Selena?
Of course, I would take care of you. I'm a Latina, so I could cook. I could make you whatever you want. Cook for you, clean for you. You don't have to do nothing but sit on the game, stream, let me suck it.
CC?
Okay, of course I'll take care of you, Kevin. I'm a Latina, but I'm also a nurse. And then I have a lot of slutty nurse outfits, like I told you, so I could take care of you in more ways than one.
Cool.
All right, Kevin, you're going to get rid of 2 girls here, Kevin. Pick wisely, all right?
Okay.
I know it's tough, Kevin.
Just pick one.
Sorry, Jade.
Are you fucking kidding me, you virgin little vegetable fuck?
Nah,
Fuck.
Alright, that's not even
Oh
cool.
my god.
it's all right.
Don't worry,
Hey,
Kevin.
Kevin, don't worry about her,
I
bro.
would never.
Why are you laughing,
Because
dude?
that bitch is... Yo, bro, that girl's
That's
insane.
funny, Adin.
No, I mean,
That's
that
funny,
girl's
Adin.
that girl's
No, it's not
that
funny.
girl's a bitch, bro. Like,
It's not funny, Kevin. We got
what
your
the
back.
fuck is
Don't
wrong
worry.
with... Dude, that is insane. Kevin, I got your back.
Right.
Kevin, whatever you want done to her, I will have it done in 24 hours. I'm not even joking.
There's not too many things that make my jaw open up on the internet, right? But when she bullied and attacked this disabled dude just for wanting someone that would take care of him, show him love, because obviously that's what he knew. Everyone needs love and everybody needs taken care of to some degree, but he really needs it, right? Like, bad. And how adorable. How many times have you heard me use the word adorable on this channel? But how adorable was it that, Adin's like, yeah, what's your top 3 music artists? And he's like, I don't really care about that. And Adin's like, oh, okay, well, what's your final question? What do you want it to be? And he goes with, can you take care of me? Bro, talk about tugging on the heartstrings, right? But not with those chicks right there. They don't give a fuck about anybody's heart. They don't have a heart either. That's what happens when you don't have parents. You don't have someone to guide you in life. You don't have a strong father figure. Strong, right? Ugh. All you have is your weak intuitions and bad ideas from society. You end up a little bit like what you just saw. Very self-caring and very opportunistic. Screw everybody else, take what you can for yourself, even if they're disabled. She only cared about winning the game show. You saw how hard she was, like, try-harding with her little flirtatious finger biting and all that bullshit. And the moment he was like, well, maybe I go with one of the other girls, he wasn't rude to her. She immediately attacked his disabilities in front of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands. That VOD alone kick has over 140,000 views. Can you imagine doing that to a disabled guy who just wants someone who can take care of him and love him? Now, let me ask you this. Even people who don't like disabled people are nice to disabled people because of, common courtesy, social construction. You just don't do rude things to people who can't fend for themselves, right? If she was willing to do that to him and to play along the best she could, she did real bad acting, but still, to do her best acting just to win and not give a fuck about him, what do you think she or any of those other OF girls would do to you? And that's just the point I just want to make today. I don't want to go into this for like 20 minutes, but I just want you to know that you keep your money in your pocket. Go spend your money to improve yourself, or go spend your money to help someone else. Like, if I had donations running or something for this channel and you gave me money, that would immediately go to helping the community of men. You give some OF chick money, you just help her own pockets. You don't help anybody else even around her, because she's not just selfish with you and other men, she's selfish with anyone she knows. She is not to be trusted. I don't think I have to tell most men who generally and regularly view my channel not to give your money to these girls, but if you just happen to see this as a YouTube recommendation or a recommendation on a different video sharing site, and this is your first or second video that you're seeing from me, then this is a real important one, because we all think those girls are hot, right? I don't think any of us watching that clip would say the girl who acted like a fucking buffoon was ugly. Her actions were ugly, right? She was a good looking girl, sure. She wasn't like a 8 or a 9, but she did look good, sure. And most men who watch my channels would like to have a girlfriend to call their own of that level of attractiveness. So when you're lonely and you don't have that female influence and touch and care in your life, it's easy to go to a chat room where somebody will say your name for a couple bucks. But it's not worth it because they don't give a fuck about you. And that's just the point I want to drive home. The most important thing to take away from this video is that OF girls are opportunistic and bad people. And the men who watch them, they're basically buying drugs from a drug dealer. They're victims of their own stupidity, weakness, and bad placement in life. It makes you do bad things, the same reason people knock off 7-Elevens or indeed get hooked on drugs. Don't get hooked on that. Get hooked on improving yourself so that you can have a better future. Because remember, however you are living today is the direct results of the choices you made yesterday. And that will be true next year too. So if you want next year to be better than this year, you got to start today. And I mean that. All right, gentlemen, God Connecticut out, staying hard and staying unbeatable. Chin up, boys. See you in the next video.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.